hello, great students. How are you today? Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, guys, today we are going to start with our class. It is going to be very short, but I think that you are going to be learning a lot, okay? For that reason, let's start with something that we have here for you today. And let me share with you this. First of all, I want to say welcome to your class. And today we are going to be talking about adjectives order. Okay, let's start with a short explanation. We are going to be having different examples and we are going to be working together. Okay, so let's start. And here we go. First of all, adjectives order. Let's start with this, okay? And here we go. The first question that I have here for you is adjectives? What is an adjective? Tell me. Excellent, very good. An adjective, it is going to be a word, and that word is going to be describing a noun or a pronoun. Yes, there are going to be words that we are going to be using in order to describe how a noun or a pronoun is. For example, here we go. Brown, we can say, for example, that is a brown horse. Or, for example, it is a loud church. I got beach ball. Or that is a happy bug. For example, what is an adjective? An adjective is going to be a word that is going to be modifying a noun. It is going to be describing a word, okay? Yes, and I'm pretty sure that you know a lot of adjectives. Yes. Well, we're going to be talking about that in a moment, okay? Well, also, we are going to continue with this. Now, after knowing what an adjective is, let me show you this. But now, you are mentioning some words that are kind of confusing for us. No, okay, let me help you. It is important to know also what a noun is. And a noun is going to be anything you can see, you can touch, and we can be talking about common or proper nouns, for example, right? And it's like, is it going to be in Spanish class? Well, no. But it is important that you can know everything about this. We're going to be practicing in a moment. So we're going to be having common or proper nouns. For example, proper nouns are going to be names, for example, names of people, places, countries, rivers, buildings, etc. Okay, common nouns, proper nouns, what are they? Well, in a moment we are going to be having that. Okay, so we're going to continue a little bit with this. Till this moment, where is your situation? No? Well, little by little. Yeah. Also, we are going to have countable and uncountable nouns. Well, after that, let me show you this. Okay, so adjectives. What kind of adjectives, Andy? Well, we're going to be having a lot of adjectives. For example, we have adjectives that are going to be describing the character and personality. We are not going to be only using adjectives to describe physical appearance. No, we can have adjectives like attentive, calm, cheeky, intelligent, optimistic, rude, impatient, polite, shy, by-tempered, and so on. Yes, naughty, unhappy, unpleasant, what is talkative, easygoing, and so on. We can have also different kind of adjectives like big, small, clean, dirty. Also, did you know that colors could be adjectives? Yes, the colors could be adjectives. Also, words that have a relation with the weather are going to be adjectives. Windy, stormy, foggy. Every single word that is going to be describing something is going to be an adjective. Okay, very good. Now, let me show you something else. Here, let's start with our adjectives. And in this sentence, the Val teacher handed out the white papers. What adjectives can you find? Tell me. The Val teacher handed out the white papers. Remember, the adjectives are going to be the words that we are going to be using in order to describe something, someone. Ready? Okay, very good. You're right. We are going to have bald, that it means when you don't have hair, and white papers. These words are describing, bald is describing the teacher, and white is describing the papers. That's cool. Excellent. Now, here, for example, the laptop computer has a blue screen and a black screen. What do we have here? Which one are the adjectives? We have two there. Where is it? And where are them? The laptop computer has a blue screen and a black screen. Ready? Excellent. Very good. The laptop computer has a blue screen and a black screen. Yes, laptop is going to be an adjective because it is describing what kind of computer it is. Okay, blue screen and black screen. Yes, we are going to be having three adjectives in this sentence. Very, very. Remember, we can have a lot of adjectives, and that's what we are going to be talking about today. Also, let me tell you, what adjectives can you find here? Which ones? You can do it. Ready? 10 seconds. Excellent. The big yellow bus went down the road. Yes. The big yellow bus went down the wrong road. It's like, wow, that's easy. I know that this is pretty easy for you. Well, but take it easy because in a moment we are going to start with the amazing part. Now, look at this. Why did I write big yellow and no the yellow big bus? We will answer that question in a moment. Now, the crazy plane will crash quickly. The crazy plane will crash quickly. What could it be? More than one adjective? Exactly. The crazy plane will crash quickly. Very, very good. Yes, that's amazing. Well, here, for example, that big bad dog frequently chased the scared little boy up trees. Exactly. Very, very good. Big bad skirt little boys are little boys. Only big bad skirt and little are going to be the adjectives. They are describing something or someone. And as you can see, we have a specific order. Why the size is first and then other kind of characteristics, or why scary sports and after the sunrise. Okay, we will see it. Here, for example, the young boy is very, very fat. Exactly, the young boy is very, very fat. Yes, maybe you are having the question like, do I need to use the adjectives at the end or before the noun? Well, depending what you want to say. Depending what you want to say. That's good. Over here, for example, mom and dad always help me with my English homework. Excellent. Adjective. Mom and dad always help me with my English homework. Yes, this is going to be the adjective. Oops. Well, the friendly teacher likes to read the storybooks and talk a lot. Where is the adjectives? Where is the adjective? Where is the adjective? Only one, two, three. I'm not going to help you. The friendly teacher. Friendly. Let's read storybooks. Storybooks. Talk a lot. Talk is a verb. Excellent. Or here, for example, guys, the two doctors visited the sick patient at the community hospital. Did you find them? Did you find them? Yes, the two doctors visited the sick patient at the community hospital. Exactly. Yes, numbers can be also adjectives. Did you know that? Pretty new and pretty strange, right? Oops. Well, don't worry, don't worry. We are going to be learning about that. Well, the thin girl did not really like the green boy. Oui. What are the adjectives? What are the adjectives? Yes, the thin girl did not really like the green boy. That's good. That's good. Yes. Or here, the football team won the big game easily. Ready? Okay, very good. The football team won the big game easily. They are describing the little brown cat sometimes has bad hair. What is it? What is it? Excellent. The little brown cat sometimes had bad hair. Wow. What do you think about these adjectives? Well, they are not so difficult, right? But now that you are having the opportunity to identify where the adjectives are, let me show you something else. Here you go. The green, happy, smiling, and little bug is yellow. Is that correct? What do you think about this sentence? The green, happy, smiling, and little book is yellow. Well, let me tell you something. We are going to have certain situations here because the order of the adjectives is not the correct one. Yes, I know. Look at this. The correct order is the happy little green and yellow bug is smiling. And it's like, what? Really? It sounds great for me, even the first one. Yes, let me tell you that that's true. But there is going to be something that I need to tell you. In English, we are going to have a specific order for the adjectives. Yes, Exactly. Maybe you're thinking like, and what about Spanish? Sometimes in Spanish, in our mother tongue, it's kind of different. But in English, we need to follow a specific order when we are describing something or when we are making use of adjectives. Let me tell you why. The order of adjectives. Well, what's the order of adjectives? Let me tell you, as I was mentioning, in English, it is common to use more than one adjective to describe a noun. And these adjectives must be used in the proper order, okay? We are going to be needing a proper order. For example, here is a beautiful red cloth flag. We cannot say, here is a red, beautiful cloth flag, or here is a cloth, red, beautiful flag. No, 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 no. We are going to have an order. And yes, we can use different adjectives, more than one, in order to describe something or someone. But we cannot be using more than 4 or 5, okay? So let me tell you something about the order of adjectives. First of all, we need to write the quantity or number. After that, if we have it, we need to write the quality or opinion. After, if we have it, we need to write the size, then age, then shape, then color, then our proper adjective, for example, nationality, place of origin or material, and finally the purpose or qualifier. It's like, really? I didn't know that. Don't worry, we are going to be helping you. So, which is the usual order of adjectives? Don't worry. Look at this. Ay, Dios. She was wearing red beautiful shoes, or she was wearing beautiful red shoes. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? She was wearing red beautiful shoes, or she was wearing beautiful red shoes. Well, the answer is she was wearing beautiful red shoes. Yes, because all the adjectives are going to be having a specific order. First of all, like the quality, then the color, and finally we are going to use or not. Or here, for example, he is just an old silly man, or he's just a silly old man. Which one is the correct sentence? The first one or the second one? Careful with the adjectives. Careful with the adjectives. The order of the adjectives. Very well. He's just a silly man. Yes. Perception is going to be the first thing that we are going to be writing. Or, for example, she bought a new powerful computer. She bought a powerful new computer. Which one is the correct one? Which one? Okay, she bought a powerful new computer. Excellent. Or here, for example, they have just moved into a modern big house. They have just moved into a big modern house. They have just moved into a big modern house. Exactly. Here, our size is going to be first or come first. Or here, for example, what do you think? Last night I watched an interesting German film. Or last night I watched a German interesting film. No, let me tell you something. Last night I watched an interesting German film. first of all, my perception. And the last one, which is the usual order of this? I need a new electronic dictionary, or I need a new electronic dictionary. I need a new electronic dictionary. Gosh, maybe at the beginning it is like, they are the same for me. Well, actually, no. The order of the sentences is going to be different. Yes, the order of the sentences and the adjectives. For that reason, let me tell you something. Adjective order. Yes. But for that reason, I get a question for you. Have you ever made grilled cheese? Well, when you make grilled cheese, you have to follow certain steps. Or you might end up with a cold piece of cheese and burnt bread. Yeah. So just like you follow certain steps to make a sandwich, there is going to be a specific sequence for adjectives in sentences in English. And the order of the adjective is going to be telling you in what order to use an adjective if there is more than one type of adjective describing something. For example, the order of the adjectives is going to be helping you a lot to create your sentence and is going to help your sentence make sense. Here we have certain examples. The hot, gooey, two grilled cheese sandwiches taste delicious. It's like, what? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay. The sentence doesn't sound right because the adjective to should go first. The hot, gooey, two grilled cheese sandwiches taste delicious. The number two cannot be here at the beginning. So what's the correct order? It is always important to include descriptive words. Okay, so let me show you. There is a general way that can be helping you. First of all, always opinion, then size, age, your shape, your color, your origin, your material, the purpose, and your noun at the end. Okay, when you use more than one adjective before a noun in English, we are going to be following a specific order. It can sound quite strange if the adjectives are in different order, but however, we need to remember one thing. It is very rare to use more than 3 adjectives before a noun. For that reason, I was mentioning you can use 4. If you want a lot of adjectives, 5. But more than 3, it's kind of strange. Well, let me tell you something. Maybe you are going to say, oh my goodness, but how can I remember a lot of adjectives? Well, we are going to have the first letter of all these words, and we are going to get the word osascom. Osascom. Yeah. Thinking about this word osascom, we are going to be having like a helper to remember the order of the adjectives: opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, and purpose. That's the order that we need to follow. Okay. Also, we can have determiners like any or some or any or several, and they are going to be at the beginning of your sentence, at the beginning of what you are going to be mentioning. You can use really or very as the same at the beginning. For example, I carried a very small black suitcase, or they have some old French paintings. Or there are some new Chinese students in the class. That's the order. Here, for example, you can see that we have opinion, size, age, shape, color, or pattern, the nationality, the material, and even the purpose. These are going to be the adjectives that we can have, and also the order that we must follow. For example, nice, big, old house. Remember, we cannot use the whole adjectives in the same sentence. You need to choose some of them. Okay, so this is the order: opinion, size, physical quality, the shape, the age, the color, the origin, the material, the type, and the purpose. And maybe you can say, oh my goodness, Angie, we have a lot. Yes, actually we have a lot, but little by little we are going to be practicing, okay? We have usual big, thin, round cat, for example, or young blue Dutch metal speaking, reading thing. Okay, here, for example, I was made of a strange green metallic material. It's a long, narrow plastic brush. Panettone is a round Italian bread like Christmas cake. Here, the situation is that you are going to use the different adjectives that you need. If you want to express an opinion and you want to express an opinion, a color, and the material, you need to be sure and you need to make sure how you are going to be expressing those adjectives. If you are going to be mentioning opinion and color, first of all, you need to mention the opinion, and then we are going to continue with the color. If you are going to talk about size, image, and origin, first of all, you need to mention the size, then the age, and finally the origin. Okay, you need to be following the order of the different adjectives that you are going to be having. Okay. Very good. On here, for example, she was a beautiful, tall, thin, black-haired Scottish woman. Or what an amazing little old Chinese cup and saucer. But you mentioned that you cannot use a lot of adjectives. Exactly. You can use three if you want in the same sentence, but more than three, it's kind of rude. But in this case, we are using them because you need to know how to use this. Okay, very good. So we are going to have certain situations here. That is a nice, this is a nice little old white brick house. Your opinion, your size, your image, the color, and the material. Or here, for example, my boyfriend gave me 4 Georgia's long-stemmed red roses. First of all, the number, then the opinion, then the color, then the shape. Or here, for example, I have always wanted an expensive Italian sports. First of all, I'm writing the quality, then the proper adjective and the qualifier, following the rules of the verb. What do you think? Kind of easy? Here we have, for example, a wonderful old Italian clock. Your opinion, your age, and your origin. You need to be following all the whole order. If I don't have an age, I can use a shape. If I don't have a shape, I must use a color. Okay? Following the order. Here, for example, the order of the adjectives. Which one is correct, guys? A big red dog or a white big dog? Opinion is origin, shape, size. The color, where is the color? So you have to help me to see which one is correct. A big white dog or a white big dog? Let's see. Remember the order: opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, and material. Exactly. The second one is going to be the correct one because the color comes first and then the size. Excellent. Very good. Sorry. The size comes first and then the color. A big white dog because our size is here. And then we have our colors. Ay, por estarme emocionando explicándolo. Here, for example, we are going to be having different ways. Paco's beautiful gray Italian mug. As you can see, we have three adjectives, and depending what I want to say, I cannot say Paco's gray beautiful Italian mug or Paco's Italian beautiful gray mug. No. Remember, first of all, my opinion, then physical description, then my origin, my material, my qualifier. Depending what I want to mention is the order that I'm going to be having in my sentences. Or here, for example, the big new British plane. First of all, my size, then my age, then the origin. If I don't have shape or color, I continue with the next order. Okay? What do you think? Is it easy or difficult? Well, is right. So let's practice a little bit. A beautiful table. What is it? A beautiful table. What could be the order? Good and round? Yes. A beautiful round golden table. Size and the material. An unusual ring. Gold. Excellent. An unusual gold ring. A new jacket. Nice. A nice new jacket. Or an old house. Beautiful. A beautiful old house because beautiful comes first. Black gloves and leather. Exactly, black leather gloves. That's the order. That's cool. What do you think till this moment? It's okay, very good. We're going to have some exercises for you, an American film, all these are going to be for you guys. And you don't understand. Okay, very good. Also, I got a quiz for you. These exercises are going to be helping you so much to practice the correct order of the adjectives. Yes, you are going to order these sentences. So be careful. Adjectives, the order. Remember, the general order of adjectives before a noun is this: the opinion, size, shape, condition, age, color, pattern, origin, material, purpose, and noun. And maybe you can say, oh my goodness, we have a lot of adjectives or kind of adjectives. Yes, but that's the reason why we need to be practicing. Remember that you can use only 3. If you want there's 4 or 5, but no, I don't recommend it. 3 is okay. Okay, so if you have opinion, first of all, the opinion, then size. If you don't have a size, you continue with shape. If you don't have shape, you continue with condition. You can say, for example, an ugly old Italian bag, or you can say a thin Italian cotton bag, or a beautiful long white French, or large broken, depending what you want to say. But you need to follow this order that we have here for you. Okay, which opinion you have? Delicious, lovely, size big, small, shape round, square, condition clean, wet, age old, young, color red, blue, pattern spot checked, origin American, British, Mexican, material gold, wooded, purpose gardening, shopping. And before adjective, remember that we need to have or determiners. A and D, the articles my, your, possessive pronouns, and so on. Okay, remember, it is my favorite big, all square, blue Italian gold but that's the order of the adjectives. Your opinion adjectives and your fact adjectives. But the opinion adjective is always the first if you have an opinion adjective, okay? Here you have your size, your age, your shape, your color, your origin material. But please don't use sentences as long as this, because this is just an example. Remember that we should use 3 if you want no more. Okay. So here I have this post for you. Things native English speakers know but don't know we know. Adjectives in English absolutely have to be in this order as we were mentioning. Opinion, size, age, shape, color, origin, material, purpose, and noun. So, you can have a lovely little all rectangular green French silver whittling knife. But if you mess with that word order in the slightest, you will sound like a maniac. Oopsie. It's an odd thing that every English speaker uses that list, but almost none of us could write it about. Could write it out as size comes before color, green, gray, dragon can exist. Please be careful with all these. Pay attention to the adjectives order, okay? Order of the adjectives. What do you think about this? Kind of easy, right? This is going to be the adjective order. One more time. Opinion. Amazing, fantastic. Or size, length, and height. Small, big, tall. Then your physical quality. Big, thin, smooth. Or then your age. Young, ancient. Your shape, square, round. Then the color, white, pink, red. Origin, Spanish, British. Material, good and plastic. And finally, the purpose, cooking, cleaning, soup. What do you think? Let's practice a little bit with this and you're free. Can I describe this one? Beautiful, operating, then shiny, and so in your size, your age, and then the origin, a beautiful tiny old Italian car. Or here, for example, a player, that's cool, but if I want to describe him, size, tall, young, yes, American, a tall, young, black American player. Excellent. Over here, for example, and a mirror. A mirror, because my next noun, well, my noun starts with a consonant, but in this case, as my adjective is going to be starting with a vowel, I need my and instead of a. And expertise, my perception, my opinion, the opinion comes first. Then, material, and shape, and the material. I don't have a purpose, but I'm following the order. Or here, for example, a knife. If I want to describe it, how can I do it? Excellent. Yeah, because I don't have an opinion, so I have my size. Material, no. You have physical quality, then material, and final purpose. Yes. Or here, a teenager. A smart opinion, political quality, and nationality. Very good. A smart, strong British teenager. And this one, dog. I want to describe it. Cute, my opinion, small, no. The size, no. The what do you think about this? Was it kind of easy? Difficult? So. Well, that was the first part. So you had the opportunity to learn about the order of the adjectives. We will be helping you with the material, and remember, let's practice, okay? If you have any question, please let us know. And remember that here in Pilap, we are going to be helping you to achieve what you need in your English language. Have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye. See you.